What's going on, everybody? It's a Tuesday night and I've finished my night at darts and I've had a little bit too much to drink, so my King of the Ring is over. We're just going to get through that and maybe play a couple of games. And it ended a couple hours ago, but I completely forgot. Tuesday nights I go out and play darts. I'm on a darts team, go to the bars, that kind of stuff. You drink, you throw sharp objects. Everyone has a good time. So this King of the Ring is over, and then once that's done, we're going to talk about PCC quickly, and then maybe play a couple of games. I'm hoping to God this is something I can finally pro. So yeah, Double D went 51-0. There was no chance I could beat him. Let's look at his cards as well. As soon as this loads up properly. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? Okay, so yeah, it's got a legendary pro Diva and an epic pro that can tag with it, so there's no way I could win this. I didn't even bother energizing. It's got a Sting pro. I don't know if it's perfect, if it's fully leveled, but there's that. I scroll down, another legendary pro in a tag team, so there's no way I could beat that. This is probably a team I could beat. And then he's got another legendary pro Diva. He's also got the Undertaker pro and a couple other legendaries. So there was no chance I could beat this guy. I sent him in the chat. Don't even bother energizing because I'm not. Please be something I can pro. If it's a rock, I'll be even happier. So let's see what we get. And oh, why does this game hate me so much? Honestly, man, screw this game. This is just a piss off. Damn it! I was really hoping I could get something I could pro. So let's just look at this here. Let's go into rewards. I think they should really change the photos around. You know, just put the title on Kevin Owens. I'm sure there's a way they can just take a photo with him and put it into this game. Can't be that hard. So it's not like I'm going to be able to get any of these with me being away all weekend, essentially. But, you know, maybe there's a chance I could get an animated Dolph Ziggler. That'd be pretty cool. But this Rusev is something I can make a pro of. But I've got a feeling Kevin Owens is going to win this. Even though Ryback beats him on every single stat except Charisma, which is strange. Shouldn't be like that. Yeah, I don't care about the supports, even though it would be nice to have legendary supports. What is this, plus 42? Yeah. Don't care about enhancements. So the epic cards are Roman Reigns, which I'm working on making a pro, and Bray Wyatt, who I'm also working on making a pro. So these rewards mean nothing to me. Maybe if I might be able to get a lot of playing through the days that I'm not going to be busy. Maybe I can qualify high enough just to get the Road to Glory card. I don't think I can, though. So yeah, that's another King of the Ring with nothing that really helps. So I'll start one again maybe tomorrow, and it'll end while I'm away, but I'll still be able to check in every now and again. And we're actually pretty close to the Legendary Diva reward. Sorry, slurred over my words for a second. And I've also got the feeling that's not going to make a pro either, which just, it absolutely sucks if I'm honest. Because, you know, I've got a lot of singles now, but now I need pros. You know, I can have all the singles in the world, but, you know, my deck doesn't mean anything in the legendary tier if I don't have pros. Pros are, you need them, especially when legendary is the highest. And there's not really an effective way to three-man ban. Like, even the team I have right now, it's very specific. Like, it could be tag teams the first match, and I'm going to use my two epic pros. And then, most likely, I'm going to lose that one. But then it comes, what was that? And then it comes down to, it could be two solo Diva matches, which my other one is not going to win. This Brie Bella, I'm going to say 90% of the time does not win. And if it's two Divas, I'm going to lose 2-1, which unfortunately happens a lot. But sometimes I do get lucky, even when I do lose with one of the legendary pros, I get a Diva tag team and then a solo match, which is the only way I won this match. So the Daniel Bryan that's in my deck, I think he needs like 4 more plays on toughness, something like that, and then it's ready to pro with the other one that's already max level. Hopefully I think I've figured out how to make him 1,000 in every stat. So we'll see how that goes. But we don't have Road to Glory for another 2 weeks? Yeah. Because this week it's PCC, next week it's back to Ring Domination, and then we'll have Road to Glory again. So that gives us essentially 15 days. You can finish 6 or 7 King of the Rings in that time. Hopefully I'll be able to make a couple of pros by then. Who knows if I'll even get up to the next reward. I think it's 9,000 games played. I want just one more pro. That's all I really want, and then, you know, I can die a happy man, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's getting frustrating now that King of the Ring hasn't led to any pros that I've gotten. Sting, of course, is event only. Ryback, I got the first one from Ring Domination, and then I pulled the other one. Bray Wyatt was my freebie, and then he was my 4,000 games reward. The first Naomi was King of the Ring, and then my other one was a board pull. So yeah, King of the Ring has given me nothing so far, which that was even my problem in, I think, Season 1 as well. A lot of the times I didn't get a pro. I think the only pro I made from King of the Ring was a WrestleMania Roddy Piper. And that's it. Other than, you know, I've made a couple survivors, that kind of stuff. But WrestleMania Roddy was the only pro I think I've ever made from King of the Ring, where I got both cards from King of the Ring. And looking back on Season 1, with the no play levels, makes me really miss not needing to, you know, play levels. I think it would be a lot better if you just level them up and you put the tokens in. None of this stupid 30 games just crap. I hate it. I really do. I'm not happy with it. And, you know, I just wish they would get rid of it. God help us when, you know, Survivor and WrestleMania come into the game, and, you know, let's say their base level is 25 and the play levels are 40. It's but looking at Legendary, seeing they were already at a 33% chance proc, it's going to be tough to go higher than that. So what are Survivors going to be, like 40%? And then what about WrestleMania? Is it going to be 50%? Which that's ridiculous. Shouldn't be 50%. I'd say, let's go, like, I'd say, you know, 38% for the Survivor and 40 for a WrestleMania, and that should be good enough. Because even sometimes it feels like the Legendaries proc way too much, which isn't bad for me when my cards do it. But of course, the times mine don't proc, theirs proc, and, you know, I would have won if I procced mine, and, you know, just typical crap like that. So I'm thinking this team is a good fit right now. It seems to be working quite nicely for me. Every now and again I run into someone who's, you know, got a team of legendary pros and that kind of stuff. But this one so far seems to be working out quite nicely for me. I just need to have a drink of my milk there. I think that's one of the only things I think I've taken from my childhood with me is I drink a lot of milk. Like, my parents would restrict me on how much milk I would drink and, you know, all that stuff. So I'm just going to play through till the board clears, because I don't know if it's the alcohol, but I got a good feeling about this board. And then I gotta go to sleep because I've gotta go back to work tomorrow. Even though, yes, my shoulder is still messed up. I'm on a modified schedule or duties, that kind of stuff. It's really not much is expected of me, but I got nowhere else to be, so I may as well go to work. So I just want to get all of this out of the way, but knowing my luck, it's going to go all the way to the last card. Just, I don't know why, I've got a good feeling about this card, and I just want to get through. So we can talk about Raw last night. We had Paige kind of go off on Charlotte and Becky Lynch and all the other divas and all that stuff. I saw a few things saying, oh, you know, finally the Divas revolution gets started because, you know, Paige set off a pipe bomb. It's a worked shoot. It's not a goddamn pipe bomb. Just because you say something that refers to the backstage does not mean it's a pipe bomb. When CM Punk did it, okay, I'll get this thought out of my head and then that'll be it. When CM Punk did it, we hadn't seen something like that in a while, where he kind of went off on everything that goes backstage, kind of appealed to the internet fan and all that stuff. Like, I'm trying to think of when something like that happened last. Maybe when Joey Styles went off before ECW came back. That was good. Work shoots work when you do them every now and again. You know, we're out of the Vince Russo era where every single segment is a work shoot. There's a reason WCW died when he moved over, and why TNA is just abysmal when they try to move on. And, you know, you wonder why they're losing their television deal and all that stuff. It's just because you talk about what goes on backstage does not mean it's a pipe bomb. If you do it well, yes, it's a pipe bomb. When you can tell that it's all scripted and all that kind of crap, it's not a pipe bomb. It's not a Divas revolution. You know, you can call it a Divas revolution until you're black and blue in the face. Until they have real characters. You're just putting women out there. That's all it is. It's the same as if you just kept putting the men out there with no storyline. You know, who cares? Like, Big Show and Brock Lesnar right now, they're booked for the Madison Square Garden special. You know, there's no storyline to it. Even, when was the last time they fought? Royal Rumble, and it wasn't even a match. Just Brock Lesnar just destroyed him before the match even began. Why should I, if I wasn't already a network subscriber, subscribe just to watch a match where last time they were together he demolished him in like less than 3 minutes? Why would I pay to watch that? I don't know what they're doing. But this game has me addicted, and I'm going to keep playing it, that kind of stuff. But the TV product, I have no clue what's going on. They didn't even talk about Sting, for God's sake, on Monday. You know, who was in the world title match. I know he's injured. You know, he took a buckle bomb the wrong way and kind of messed up his neck. But they didn't even talk about that. And instead, we got Kane back. Kane's a bad omen when it comes to title matches. Daniel Bryan wins the world title. First title match, title defense, Kane, he's gone. He's done. Basically, he's just severely injured. You know, Seth Rollins, now he's against Kane. And, you know, if it was 13 years ago, people were saying Kane shouldn't really be near the main event scene. That was 2002. It's 2015 now. You know, we got Brock and Undertaker in Hell in a Cell, which is a rematch from 2002. Sting was with WCW all the way to 2001. Sting's 56. Undertaker is close to 50. Kane is in his 40s, early 50s. And these are people that they're putting in the main event, for God's sake. They need to build new people. That's going to be it for today, because if I don't stop myself now, I'm just going to keep going till this video is about an hour long about all my thoughts and everything. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching, and please take care.